Greenhouse. Man. All right, some more questions from the fans. Yeah. Harold, I got one for you. This is a deep one, Harold, so pay attention here, sir. McKenna from Trabuco Canyon says, I know that as you should write questions for like interview shows or the CNN or something. This is pretty heavy. I know that as a director, you must capture the darkness and uniqueness of the shadow hunting world. How did you, Harold, manage to put your own spin on this world while still staying true to Cassie's vision? Boom!
Yeah, that's a good question.
Raise your hand. Who wrote that? You're hired.
That's a good question. Great. Thank you. Well, it's that's actually one of the tougher ones because I just really wanted to be true to the characters, and I just wanted to imagine how would it be for a young girl who thinks she's normal to suddenly come home and find out that her mommy's gone. And I can somehow imagine, because I lost my mother when I was really young, and I can imagine how that would be. But then when you start throwing supernatural stuff into it, so the reality that you're trying to hold on to is no longer real either. And then you start saying, well, and everything you remember is not your own memories, and your mom is not what you think she is, and the guy you're falling in love with is, you know? And I just thought that was really, that's pretty dark in itself. So I just wanted to make sure that it played real, and I think that's how we achieved it.
One more question for you, Harold. This is from Isabella in LA. Is that you? All right, you're on the spot here. Let's see if your question can stack up to the last one. Is there a particular movie that has inspired your filmmaking?
Yes, there's a couple. I was very inspired by The Exorcist.
Nice!
I think
you guys have all seen The Exorcist, right?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have. Some of you are too young. Don't watch that. You'll cloud your mind. I saw that when I was 11, and I didn't sleep with the light off for about a month.
Yeah, it'll ruin your life. It'll ruin your life.
It terrified me.
So you sleep with the lights on after The Exorcist?
Yeah.
Greenhouse. Yeah. Sophie in LA says, Cassie, what is the main message that you hope your readers would... Is that you? All right. Okay, Cassie, look at her as I read this question. What is the main message that you hope your readers would get from your stories?
I want people to be able to read the books and take away, the kind of the messages that they, read into them. A lot of it has to do with who you are as a reader, but I guess I would say it's all kind of encapsulated in what Jay says to Clary, which is that all the stories are true.
It's girl power, right?
Also, girls kick ass, but you knew that.
Dana from Forestville says, once again for Cassie, when you were growing up, what were your favorite children and young adult books? What inspired you from a book perspective?
I mean, when I was growing up, the kind of the classic fantasy books, Lord of the Rings was my favorite. My dad gave it when I was 10. And it always inspired me. And in fact, when I found out that they greenlit this movie, I told myself I could buy one thing. And so I went out and I bought first editions of the Lord of the Rings. And so I look at them when I need inspiration.
This question is for Kevin. Lauren Wood from Huntington Beach. Oh yeah, Lauren, right there.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Kevin, look at her as I ask you this question. Picture her
I'll look
voice.
right at her.
Kevin, are you looking forward to scenes with Magnus in the upcoming movie? I think I said that right.
What if I just said no? Just like, no. I'm actually fasting to cut all those things. No, of course. I mean, it's there's such an integral part of the telling of the story. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm excited to shoot we start the next film in a month. So we start the sequel. Yeah. So I think we're all excited. We've been doing this sort of press thing for a couple months now, so we're excited to get back to work, and all the fans have sort of given us this sort of new energy to go back and make an even better movie the second time around. So we're excited.
Let me ask you a question just for everybody. How many movies total will there be, and what's the shooting schedule? Like, you're going to shoot them all at once?
Well, hopefully there's 6, right?
Yeah.
Let's stay positive here, but are you trying to lock them all down within the next, say, year or two, or are we going to go for, are we doing it Harry Potter style, or how are we doing this?
I'm only going to be looking this way for a little while.
You're going to be hot for a while, Lily. Lily, you'll be hot for a while, Lily. Greenhouse. Mackenzie, a question for Kevin. Kevin, what is your favorite part of your character? Mackenzie from Riverside, by the way. That's
Hi, Mackenzie from Riverside. My favorite part of the character, he's complicated. You never really know what's going on with him. I think sometimes in these films, they try to create these very one-sided, like these are the good guys, these are the bad guys. I think Alec's sort of in the middle. I kind of like that about him. I mean, I think his intentions are always good, but he's a bit of a strange character, and I like that. That was sort of what drew me to him. So, and I think people, you know, it seems like the fans really love him. So I felt sort of, you know, an obligation to sort of tell the story of this character, but for him to not always have to be really nice, because he's kind of mean to Clary for the whole first film. He's not a particularly nice guy, which I liked.
He's evil. Crystal from Mentone has a question for Robert. Where you at, Crystal? Where
Where are you, Crystal? Where are you?
Right there. I think you've already answered a portion of this question earlier, but she said, did you read the whole series? You said no. He said you didn't even read the script. Is Simon your favorite character? I guess could you have played another one?
Is. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Absolutely, he's my favorite character. You know, especially because I get to spend the most time with him. You know, and basically coming up with a way of representing him. But I really like being the guy who basically has to have an armor that isn't, you know, leather mail and weapons. He's the guy at the back who's basically trying to digest this big supernatural dumbfounding world through you know, the guises of humor and trying to digest the whole thing in a very normal way. And it's nice, it's fun being the normal eyes on a very abnormal world. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully you can juice a lot of comedy from that position.
From Mission Viejo, Yasmin. Right there.
Since 2:30.
What? Since two? Come here. Give her this bag. Give her this bag. Can you pass this bag? It's kind of a heavy bag. Look at it. Since two. Give her that bag of stuff. I have no idea. Robert, Yasmin with the bag of stuff there. That she's crying. I love you. Look at that.
Oh, Yasmin.
Hey, can somebody?
It's nice because there's a T-shirt in the bag and she's using it now as a.
Hey, can somebody do me a favor? Can somebody do me a favor? Can you get Yasmin and bring her to the stage over here? Please? Let's go right here. Bring Yasmin to the stage.
She's gonna pay.
I'm sorry, I can't do this for everyone, but just. Hey, I'm hosting this damn thing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yasmin! Hold on, you guys. Bring me Yasmin. I will not wrap this interview until I talk to Yasmin on stage. I think she's
a
lost.
shadow hunter.
No, don't go into Tiffany's. Come to the stage.
Oh my God.
Yasmin, can you hold him?
Some badass runes, Yasmin.
Look, take this chair here. Here you go. I'm not sitting in this. Here you go. Yasmin.
Take a load off.
Take that. Sorry. Picture my butt there. There you go. Yasmin, are you okay?
I think you're gonna die.
You're
You're gonna die.
All right, Robert. Yasmin's. Well, actually, you know what? As opposed to me asking the question, let's just have you ask the question.
I forgot it.
Did you ever expect to get this much attention from this fandom when taking on the role of Simon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever expect to get this much attention in this fandom while taking on the role of Simon?
Nice. Good interview technique there, Yasmin. Good work.
Greenhouse!
Absolutely not. I mean, there's absolutely no way of knowing, you know, just how kind of feverish the fandom will be. But I think the first time I realized it was when we were in Comic-Con. That was the first time I realized just the fanatic, the feverishness of the fans of this series of books. That's when I got it like directly, because I'm quite I'm fairly lazy when it comes to the whole social networking. So you know, I'm quite not present on the Twitters and the Facebooks. So Comic-Con was very much the first time. It was like absolutely mind-blowing. This is mind-blowing. I feel like we're the Rolling Stones here.
I think so far you've had the longest answer.
Is that?
You've had like the longest answer so far.
Good.
Robert, are you not on Twitter? Are you not on Twitter at all?
I am now. Yeah, I have a Twitter site which I'm very lackadaisical in checking it, but I do check it from time to time. Do see messages.
Need to get this guy on Twitter a little more. You'll have so many followers in one day. Are you guys all following him, or do you know his Twitter? Follow him?
No. I appreciate the love, but I find it all very baffling. Someday someone will educate me. Show me how to use it.
Sorry. Jimmy! Question from Becca in Van Nuys.
Hi Becca,
Right
sorry
there?
a fly just flew into my eye. What's the question?
You alright? You good?
Yeah, no, we're good now. We're good. Happy birthday, dear.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
I knew you'd say that.
Is that the question?
That is not the question.
Well, answer the
Well, it
question.
says, have you recorded any songs for the movie? Perhaps Happy Birthday. Right?
I haven't recorded any songs for the movie. You know, would I like to be on the soundtrack for movie 2? Absolutely. You know, it's not down to me though. You know, there's some songs floating about at the moment you guys can find on the internet and stuff, so they're out there. And you'd like us to sing Happy Birthday?
Oh Lord, she's gonna cry. Here we go.
No, all of us are singing. I'm not singing this alone. We'll all sing it together.
Maybe we'll do
No deal. No dice.
Anthony, we know you can do it.
No dice.
Do it.
Ready? We'll all sing.
See, this is gonna have to do with me.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Becca.
just sing it.
Happy birthday, dear Becca. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Jamie, another question. This one from Mel. Mel says, oh, is Mel?
I'm
Mel! From Hesperia?
Spirit.
You gotta work with the handwriting there, Mel. My goodness. I love you, Mel, sir. How does it feel to be cast in one of the 3 biggest movie series of our generation? Harry Potter, Twilight, Mortal Instruments. How does that feel?
It feels mental, to be honest with you.
Terrifying.
You know, I wanted to be in the first Twilight, and you know, that didn't come about. So when I was asked if I wanted to be in the second one, and subsequently the last two, I was like, absolutely. And then with Potter, you know, it's an English institution, I suppose, British institution rather, and so when they called me up and were like, do you want to play a small part in that? I was like, of course, I'll do anything, you know. I'll jump out a window, and that's actually what I had to do. But by Christ, was that the best jumping out the window that anybody's ever seen. I'm surprised they didn't get Best Supporting Actor at the Oscars for that. And now this, you know, for me, you know, the fact that somebody wants to pay me money, you know, to dress up in funny clothes and say lines and do what it is that I love is still absolutely dumbfounding. But you know, very blessed and honoured and grateful.
Lily! This question is from Emmy in Irvine. Emmy, are you here? Make eye contact with Lily. Make eye contact.
Who is it? Everyone's staring at me.
I'm not sure which one. Okay.
Oh,
Emmy's
your sister. Okay.
right there.
Oh, I see you. Okay. Over there.
Oh, in the green, that's you?
She's all decked out in her runes. Oh, happy birthday for tomorrow.
Sorry, we can't sing happy birthday again. But happy birthday. Hey, Lily, Emmy says, if you could play a different role in the movie, who would you want to be? P.S. I love you, you're my favorite. Awesome actress, she says.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, actually, I'd love to play Magnus.
not just because Kevin's ears. No, I'd want to play Magnus because he has awesome makeup. He throws the coolest parties. Yet at the same time, he's wise beyond his years. He's like hundreds and hundreds of years old, and he's really good to have around in times of crisis. So he's good to throw the party and good at the end of the night when you need help going home.
Greenhouse!
Greenhouse, exactly. Thank you, sir. Where's Jane? Jane from Forestville. Where's Jane at?
She left.
Right there. Is that you, Jane? Jane has a question for you, Lily. She says, when you were in high school, what were your favorite fiction books for recreational reading?
Ooh,
Not that long ago.
Fiction's the fake one.
I know that.
She just asked me what books meant. She's like, books? What's that? Reading?
Read it.
strangely enough, Harry Potter. I wanted to be Hermione so bad. but it's okay because now I'm Clary, which is way better.
She does a great impression of Hermione, actually.
No, it's really
No,
good.
it's good. It is good. It is
Really Harry. Yeah, no, Harry Potter all the way. I think I read the last 3 books in like 2 weeks. My mom will attest. I didn't leave the house. I was obsessed, but I'm more obsessed with Mortal Instruments. So.
We could have been killed.
We could have been killed
Or
together.
worse,
Or
expelled.
worse, expelled. Really, try to get your priorities straight, Harry.
As we wrap this up, Lily, final thoughts of the movie. What should the fans know? Any final notes, or should I just end this and say Greenhouse?
Oh, you can say Greenhouse all day long. No, honestly, I think I speak for all of us up here when we say that we're so incredibly proud of the movie that we created. We wanted to honor and, of course, pay complete tribute to Cassie's writing. We kept the comedy in there. There's obviously the romance, there's drama, but there is such amazing action. Like, for the guys out there, if you think this is just a chick flick, you're so wrong. Because the action in this movie is amazing. And yeah, I don't know, I think we're so honored to be here and meet you guys face to face, and I really hope you enjoy the movie. Go opening weekend 5 times. I hope you enjoy it, but honestly, I love you all, we all love you, and you're the reason that these books are what they are and that we get to be up here, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
And go Yasmin!
Once again, director Harold, author Cassie, of course the actors Kevin, Robert, Jamie, and Lily, your cast of
And Yasmin!
Mortal Instruments, City of Bones. I know a lot of you guys are going to meet the cast, so whatever they told you to do that.
Go, Yasmin!
What?
Go Yasmin!
Oh yeah, Yasmin? What do you want me to do?
You forgot to give her a shout out.
Oh, okay, all right. And my girl, Yasmin! Thank you, sir. I'm sorry.
Big brother, gotta do it.
I don't want Big Brother to. So, yeah. Yasmin, congrats. Was it all you hoped it would be up on stage with the actors and the director and the writer? You
I
started.
thought it would happen.
Wow. Good for
I mean, you
you.
can dream about things, but they yeah.
Sorry to put you on blast in front of everybody, but you're a real fan. Just as a lot of you guys are. All of you guys
Is that
are.
really a question?
That was not a question. Don't make me greenhouse you.
I think we all are.
Greenhouse.
He asked me, why don't you jump off stage over here? We can get you back to your big brother so he doesn't beat me up. What's your name, by the way?
Ace.
Ace, good to meet you, man.
Cool name, man.
And we're gonna have the cast turn around and look this way, and we'll take a big shot at you guys. Yay. Oh, one second. Yasmin's room. One, two.
Yeah, we're gonna have you guys stand up. Get ready.